So what you have going on here is you have a teacher in South Carolina that was trying to wake up one of our students in class, and he didn't want to wake up. So you had a very controversial thing that she did was the method in which she went about trying to wake him up. So instead of me talking too much, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the video. But of course, before I show you the video, I always have to give you the fair usage to let you guys know that we're using this content by way of fair use. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the video, and after the video is over, I want you guys to leave your comments in the comment section. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, that always helps the show. And also, I want to know whether you guys think this is funny, is it not funny, is it serious, does she need to lose her job, should she be able to come back? After this, I want you guys to take a look at this.
Just scream. That's what I do when I want one.
Ah.
You already did. I think you just.
Guys, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you, right? It looks bad, it really does, and shout out to this lady, and her name is, let me get the name back on the screen because I had her name on the screen and I forgot her name. This teacher's name is Lisa Houston out of South Carolina, and I'll give you some more details. I actually have a lot more details about this story than I originally did, because all I was going to do was show the video, but we actually have a lot of updated information. So what actually happened, before I show you guys the video again, is that Lisa Houston left this school after video surfaced of her pulling the student's hair, and the community actually wants her back in the classroom. Now, she's a veteran South Carolina teacher who recently retired after this video of her spread online, making physical contact with a student who was sleeping at his desk. I've been there. I've been one of those students. If you guys have been asleep in class, raise your hand on that one. Leave a thumbs up. Let me know. But I've definitely done that plenty of times. So in response, a member of the school board has resigned over the way that the teacher was treated, while current and former students have mounted a social media campaign to voice their support for the teacher, including launching an online petition, which I'll make sure and get you guys the link for that, which is at thepetition.com/278/4/931/demand.asd1.2.restore, or excuse me, demand-Lisa-Houston's-teaching-position/?TAF. Damn. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to, well, just look it up. Google it, all right? Then we'll just do it like that. A march was held, March was even held with the goal of getting the teacher back in the classroom. Now again, Lisa Houston is her name, and she's at the center of the controversy. She's taught math at Palmetto High School in Anderson County for 27 years. So the video surfaced of her standing on the desk, gently tapping the student on the face with her hand and twisting his head and pulling his hair, stomping her foot on the desk and pushing him in the chest with the bottom of her foot before climbing down. Now, Houston immediately retired last week after the incident and an injury, according to WSPA.com. Now, this is a quote. If you ask any kid I've taught, they'll tell you I kid around with them, make them stay awake and laugh with them, Houston said, according to WYFF4.com. I know the video looks bad. If you don't know the situation, you don't know what's going on. But it was not a malicious act. It was all in fun. I want the public to know that I love the student and that our rapport with each other was great. I have never done anything to hurt him. Now, the father of the student in the video said neither he nor his son asked for disciplinary action against the teacher. I'm going to read that part again. The father, because we guys, here we advocate for fathers. So the father nor the student asked for any level of disciplinary action against the teacher. And they added, I wish it would go away and that it never happened. Now, the assistant superintendent for Anderson School District 1 released a statement that did not make it sound like Houston will be returning to her longtime classroom. They quote, the district wishes our community to know that the school administration immediately conducted an inquiry into what occurred, Jane Harrison said in the statement. The individual has already separated as an Anderson 1 teacher. Although the district is unable to comment in detail about the matter, the administration took seriously what occurred, and the teacher, who has an exemplary record of teaching performance, decided on her own accord that she will retire in the best interest of the school. Houston's attorney, who's Ryan Beasley, said she was forced to resign, according to IndependentMail.com. Another prominent person like Houston has also left a position with the school district because of this incident. Doug Atkins, the vice chairman of Anderson School District 1 board, resigned Wednesday in protest over the way the incident and Houston had been handled, which is what they reported. They quote, I don't just want to be associated with this kind of act, Atkins, former Palmetto High School principal who hired Houston, said to IndependentMail.com of stepping down from the board after 12 years. And he quotes, she was a good teacher, one of the best teachers in the district with an excellent record. I hired her myself and I know what kind of person she is. The administration reacted in haste. Atkins was only the first person, or wasn't the only person to react negatively to the ouster of Houston. An online petition was started demanding that Anderson District 1 restore Houston's teaching position as of 11 p.m. Thursday. More than 1,200 people have signed it. The petition said Houston was wrongly accused of hurting and mistreating a student when all she was trying to do was have a little fun, wake him up, and make him learn. She deserves her job back more than anyone else. Several students have also taken to social media to champion Houston as an exemplary and caring teacher who has been described as fun and quirky. Some of the hashtags that are being used are hashtag if they fire Houston we have a problem and hashtag if you fire Houston we have a problem in Facebook and Twitter posts. So maybe if you guys want to support that, there's a lot of information out there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you guys a video of one of the protests that was going on, and then I'll re-show the video, and then we'll get up out of here, right? Here we go. This is a video of one of the protests. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting, which is my take on this entire thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to get that video right back up here on the screen. And I'm going to tell you guys something. One of the things that I say here and that I've been saying for a long time is that accountability starts at home. Teaching starts at home. Respect starts in the home. And the thing is like I say, I've been one of these students that slept in class. You get tired, you got too much going on, you're not responsible at home for going to sleep when you're supposed to. I get it. So there's always going to be two sides to every coin. So the first side is me speaking from the student's perspective. I've been him, done that. It's wrong. It's not right. And sometimes you just flat out don't give a crap about what the teacher is teaching. Now, from the teacher's perspective, number one, I get it. Teachers, come on, man. We all have some wild stories about something that teachers have done. Like, I remember a teacher from a long time ago that I remember in my elementary school, and maybe one of my partners out there that watches this will know what I'm talking about. We used to have a teacher that in the school, not in my classroom, but I remember he was in the school, and one of the things that he used to do was he used to take the chalkboard erasers back when they used to have chalkboards. He'd pick that eraser up, and if a student did something wrong, he'd take it and he'd chunk it at them. Like, literally, like erasers would just go flying across the classroom. Everybody thought it was hilarious. Everybody knew that this teacher meant business, but at the same time, you know, he wasn't disciplined for it. He wasn't fired for it. He wasn't sued for it. I mean, we all have some type of crazy story that you could tell about something you seen a teacher did. But this is the age of social media. You have to be very careful about what you do, how you do it, and how people are going to perceive it. Now, do I see anything wrong with what she did? Yes, I do. Number one, I think it's comical to stand on a desk, but it's dangerous to stand on a desk. Don't do it. Number two, putting your hands in his face. You as a teacher in 2018, you know, in the nowadays that we're at now, you just can't touch children. You just can't. Number three, messing with his hair. That could be perceived wrong a lot of different ways, especially when you're dealing with people of my skin tone, my hue, darker or lighter. Number four, putting the bottom of your foot, touching his chest with the bottom of your foot. Physically, it was harmless, but it looks bad on the surface. When you just look at it, it just looks bad. So I'm sorry that all of this happened, but you know, shout out to the students. You know, they feel like even to the student that it happened to and his dad, I feel like that was important. You know, the fact that they were outspoken and they said they don't feel like any discipline needs to be taken against the teacher or anything like that. So I'm assuming the dad probably told him, hey man, you need not to be sleeping in class. My son, that's what I'm gonna tell my son. My daughter, that's what I'm gonna tell my daughter. All right. So don't put yourself in positions to be, you know, to have to face, to face your teachers, whether it be police, whether it be principals or anything like that. Don't put yourself in a position to have to deal with administration. That's my opinion. I think it's funny. I think it has some level of comedy to it. But to my teachers, guys, you have to be careful. You know that everybody's recording stuff. You're always on camera. You always have to be aware of that. All right, you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. We're not going to show the comments on the video, so I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is your boy DJ Just J. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. All right, this is an episode of Just Shenanigans. We'll see you on the next show, and we'll catch you. We'll probably do maybe a couple more. So you guys stay tuned. All right, peace.